to get in the screen. Yeah, you got to almost have the chairs touching.
Yeah, in from the get-go.
Yep. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Live 365. It's, let's say, 23rd?
Yep.
Thursday? All day.
23rd. All day.
Yeah. Good morning. I'm here with Matt Blood. Matt's a guy that I've coached over the years and more importantly, just become good friends with, and somebody that I have a great deal of respect and regard for. So I had him come up. He offered to come up and do the tile. The Instagram is. I will get into that. Anybody on Instagram, just go over to Facebook. Matt offered to come up and do the tile work for us here at the house, and there's 3 bathrooms worth of it. And Bubba, oh, you sexy devils. And so it's a long drive, 5-6 hours for him to come up and spend a few days with us. And so we're super grateful.
Yeah, happy to do it.
Willing to do it.
And see you and Wendy again. And
yeah, no, I haven't seen you since the wedding.
That's been
sometimes we have to get creative about ways to get together and excuses to hang out. So we got Bubba Hogan here, Tim Kasperzak, Dave Howard. Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning, Dad. Kevin Hawthorne is on YouTube, holding down the fort over there. And for those of you guys that might be watching this on the rewind or just new here in general on the live, I'm Bob Turner. I do this every single day. It's called Live 365. Why am I thinking he studied martial arts?
Never.
He did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
I'll pretend with the best of it.
Yeah. But I've decided, normally I, talk life and business and that kind of stuff and pick a topic and hammer you guys on that for, 15, 20 minutes. But I just felt the pull to switch it up a little bit this week and just have some conversations with some people that, have had impact on my life and me on theirs. And just felt like it was a great week to do that. We had Bubba on Monday. We had, who did we have? We had Wendy and we had Mark Bunker. We had Wendy Tuesday, Mark Bunker yesterday. So
I'm following up Bunker.
You got big shoes to fill.
All right.
So this is a guy from Massachusetts that sounds like he's from Massachusetts.
Different pot.
Yeah. Good morning, Rachel. How are you? Ben Bryant is here. My brother Rick is here. Dave Brackett says hello. Yeah.
How you doing, Dave?
What's going on, Dave? Busted out the grill last night, cooked up some things. So had a good time. But Matt, being the hard driver that he is, we didn't get out of here until after 7, I think it was.
I told you we'd be done 6 or 7. I think we wrapped up at 7?
Rolled in at 11 and worked 8 hours. got a day in. So yeah, we're getting some stuff. I say Matt's getting some stuff done. I am the goon. Okay, right?
Screwing off all day yesterday.
I was screwing off all day yesterday. Because my hands needed more work. I screwed in about 7 pounds of concrete screws, which is probably about 800 or 900 of those things. But you can't have too many screws,
Can't have too many screws
in the floor like that. So we're in good shape there.
Wendy,
the best damn tall guy in Sherman.
Thank you.
I had a great joke I wanted to play on the electricians this morning. It's Rick and his wife Karen. Karen does a great job, and I was going to introduce them to Matt and say, "Hey, Matt, I want you to meet the best electrician in Aroostook County," and her husband, Rick. Rick snuck by me. He went downstairs. He's wiring up the heat pump today, and Karen's swapping out the fans for us, which is great. Wendy was like, "You want to try to tackle those?" I like, "Nope. We'll let Karen do that. Karen, she does a good job with it. See you later."
I think I got the power turned off.
Yeah. Rachel wants to see that tile. Yeah, we'll post a pic. He was in. He did the half bath last night. That's ready to be grouted, right?
Yep.
And then he said working in the guest bath today. I just pulled him away from that. So good job, Bob. And then do the
I've been going for an hour already.
Oh yeah. We got. What time we get here? 6.
6:30.
Yeah. So we had a crappy breakfast sandwich from the Citgo or the Circle K.
Serve a purpose.
All right. Yeah, we got to feed the towel guy, So I want to have a conversation with you. We're talking. You're good enough to come on and do this, and well, you've been on the podcast, and we've talked a lot. But I think the recurring theme that we kind of always come back to is like, we talk about Matt 2.0 and building a better person and trying to get to that next level. the common theme seems to always be resilience, you know,
Sure.
and it's like that, what I've seen in you, like life doesn't always go according to plan, even say for the last couple of years for you.
Right.
It's been a whirlwind, right?
Sure.
You know, but
That's life though, right?
yeah. I mean, if I told you it wasn't going to be that way, I'd be lying to you, right? So, good morning, Sherry. How are you? Did you put the WWBD tile in my shower? Bubba wants to know.
We'll get it written in the thin set and get a photo over to you today, Bubba.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do something for you, Bubba. Matt, help me. Tell us a little bit about yourself. How'd you get in the trades, and who are you, and all that?
Man, that's if you told me way back when that I'd be doing this kind of thing, I would have thought you were crazy.
Yeah.
Went to school, started school for architecture, so was really thinking I'd be, behind the computer guy.
Yep.
I did that for 8 or 10 years, and just really realized I wasn't a behind the computer guy.
Yep.
Kind of like working with my hands. Really, no background family wise from that, so it's kind of just something I picked up on my own.
Yep.
Bought my first house super young, so I had no money, so everything that needed to get done.
Yeah.
I figured it out.
Sure.
And over the years, I love woodworking. Started with I made all the furniture in our house when,
No kidding.
and the kids were younger and all that kind of stuff. Got really into that, but didn't know anything about business. So I had no idea how to market that to anybody.
Right.
One thing I found out, there's no putty and paint to fix tile.
No.
So the time and effort I took,
shave a little off.
No, the time and effort I took into putting into that,
Right.
I could charge a little more for than I could woodworking because, there was nobody going behind me.
True. Yeah.
Nobody I was fighting against that,
Yeah.
Come in and make it look decent with a little putty and paint. Right.
Right. Yeah.
So that, and I had a friend at the time that his family was tile and flooring and all that. I learned quick that carpet is not for me.
Yeah. Yep.
Your
Your knees. Thank you.
Yep. And just over the years, kind of dove deeper and deeper into tile and got a love for it and the things you can do with it.
Yeah.
Kind of brings out the artist in me a little bit, brings out the...
And you were a firefighter for a while.
I was a firefighter for a while, something I always wanted to do when I was a kid.
15 years or something?
Got talked, just over with some volunteer time and all that. So got talked out of it for a long time.
Yeah.
Mom didn't want me to go down that road.
Yeah.
And it's funny, my brother, same thing, didn't want to go down the police road. So he became a policeman later in life. Fireman later in life for a while, but hung that shingle, as you say, 3 years ago now?
Yeah. You got out of it, stepped into the tile business full time, and now you're still doing that. Bubba says resilience is keeping from ruining $300 worth of steaks when the grill goes up in flames. It was 2023. I looked out the camp window and the grill was on fire with all of our steaks. Matt's out
and
there.
they were wonderful, weren't they?
Stomping them. Yeah, they were good. I'm like, oh, it looks like they got under control. Good. We had a fireman on the scene.
Yeah, we figured it out.
Yeah. Good morning, Roy Dahl and Danielle. Good to see you guys. Andrea Gooch is here. Appreciate you guys jumping on. This has been a fun week. Having some people on, good conversations. Talking about business and just life with people from various different backgrounds and all that. So, when we talk about business, it's not always Instagram worthy, is it?
No. Yeah, gosh, no.
What would you say, maybe the hardest lesson business has taught you?
Man, staying on top of the stuff that you're supposed to do, not just the stuff you like to do.
Right. Yeah. It's more fun to do the stuff you like to do.
Of course it is. Yeah. But when you leave out, I'll get to billing. These people, we're great. We're,
money in the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until it's not.
Right. And then you get to negotiate for it at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's something that, it's been a while. What's something that you know today that you wish you'd known, say, when you started business?
My worth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a great answer. Yeah. We run into a lot of people that don't know their worth. I was one of them years ago. I wouldn't, be like, I'd negotiate with myself, do the spreadsheet, and then take a little bit off here, take a little bit off there. I don't need to charge that much for that, right? Rachel says, huge respect for tile craftsmanship, for sure. You know what? As a contractor, I always hired a bunch of tile guys, different tile guys. Never really watched, somebody do tile. You had an opportunity to watch you yesterday. He almost threw me out twice, but it was bad. Wendy's like, you got to leave him alone.
Simmer down.
Simmer down.
You're out of here.
What are all those little wedge-shaped things?
Oh, God.
Why do you mix the thin set twice like that? You love tile. What keeps you moving? What keeps you going on it? You know, and it's a lot of work. I mean, I lugged a little bit of the tile. I
Yep.
lugged the all set. All right. And I screwed down all the concrete board. And I understand you usually use Dieter and all that stuff today, but you know, what keeps you going in it? What keeps you coming back?
It's always something different. You know what I mean? Yeah, we might be doing, we're doing 2 different rooms here with 12 by 24s, right? So that could be boring if that's what you're doing all the time, but we would change up the pattern a little bit here. Who knows? We might do something different in the master.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out, but it's always something different. Yeah. Tile's always a little bit different color, different shapes.
Yeah. You were showing me that kind of galley type of bathroom.
Yeah.
It was literally all tile and some glass block too.
Yep.
And you're one of those guys that just figures shit out.
100%.
You say he was telling me yesterday that there was a glass block guy that was supposed to be on the job and disappeared. So Matt said, well, I just learned how to do glass block.
How hard can it be?
How hard can it be? Yep. So, I mean, hey, everybody goes through ups and downs, right? Let's talk resilience a little bit. Like I said, when I think of you, I think of resilient. Life gets heavy,
Yep.
You go through some stuff. How do you keep showing up? How do you stay grounded?
I think it's just a have to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm unwilling to give up.
Yeah. Unwilling to give up.
So just have to figure it out.
Yeah.
Try one thing today. If it's not the right set of tracks, or if it didn't go the way I thought it was going to go,
right.
Step back, take a look. And
that's
probably the biggest thing. That step back and take a look and
take a breath.
Yeah. Instead of just reacting,
what's something that you've had to deal with that's made you stronger, whether it's business or personal, just something past several years that comes to mind?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these people have probably heard my story, so I don't talk too much about it, but I'll tell you what, divorce and what that did with me and my boys and whatever else, that's probably the hardest thing I ever dealt with.
Yeah.
Quite honest. There's things I didn't expect, things I didn't see coming.
Yeah, I went through it too. And somebody said, oh, you got divorced. You took the easy way out.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, try it. See if it's easy, right? Yeah, it's not fun to go through. It's not fun for anybody around you. Would you say we've talked about that. And I'm like, hey, don't let that define you, right?
No,
you didn't invent that.
No,
trust me.
Right.
Let's talk about identity for a minute. So many people identify like with their job or with their business. You strip the business away and you strip their identity,
Okay.
So how do you separate Matt Blood, the guy, from Matt Blood, the tile guy?
Yeah, I think it's about knowing what your values are and really staying true to your values. You know, like I'm super empathetic to people, how you treat people, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I think that defines you as a person first and foremost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Sure, I'd be a tile guy, I'd be a fireman, I'd be whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Those are just things,
Just stuff that you can switch it up, right?
Yeah. It's who you are and who you show up and how you show up.
Yeah.
With other people. That's probably most important.
Well, man, I mean, I've coached you. We've climbed that mountain over there.
Yeah, hell yeah. Another good reason.
Now we're setting tile together. Not really, but
sure.
I helped snap a line or two this morning.
You did.
So
you
did well. I did very well. Split the pencil line. I did well.
Perfect.
Yeah. I mean, we've become friends. What have you learned about friendship in the past few years?
You know who your friends are. I'll tell you what.
It's a song about that, right? You find out who your friends are.
You find out who your friends are. Go through some shit and you find out who your friends are.
And there's been some seasons where I've seen you try to carry everything alone. Why do you think so many people try to carry so much alone?
For me personally, I mean, and I imagine most people are probably the same. Maybe it's different for others, but it's not wanting to be a burden on anybody. You know what I mean? You got your own shit.
Right.
Things might be going good for you, but you still got your own shit.
Everybody's got their stuff, right?
So it's like, I don't need to spread my darkness onto anybody else.
Yeah. But what's next for you? I mean, what are you excited about right now?
Getting something going again, getting back to business for myself. I stepped back and took a job still in the tile world for a while, which was really good.
Kind of the right time for it, right? Yeah. I needed something.
It was the right time. It served a good purpose, but I like my own sandbox.
Yes. Yeah. It's hard when you haven't punched the time clock, right? To kind of, not that you didn't have flexibility or freedom, but going back and, climbing someone else's mountain, as I
Right.
say, and you know where I've been in the past year too, and so that we kind of align that way. So okay, well, good. So back at it.
Yep.
I like it. I like it. Well, if there's anything I can do to help you, you know, let me know. What if we have this conversation again 3 years from now? What do you hope has changed?
Well, I hope this new venture goes much different than the first time. You know
Okay.
what I mean? I have kind of lofty goals of where this is going to be an actual real business.
Yep.
Not just, you know, a tile guy
Not
with a
just
bucket
tell
of
guy
trowel.
in a van. Yeah.
Yep. So I envision that, and you know, always going to have bumps and bruises, ups and downs, and all that stuff. But I sure as hell hope life's going a lot smoother.
Yeah. It'll shake out.
Yep.
It'll shake out. You must have some. I was reading a book called Come Home. I showed it to you this morning.
Yep.
Talks about bumpers and boundaries and that kind of thing, but made me think of non-negotiables. Do you have some things like, I think Ben Newman talks about like a never do it again list. You know, there's some things that come to mind and you're like, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not settling for that anymore.
Yep. Tie it back to the same thing I said before, knowing my worth. You know what I mean? I will not, I'll walk away from something before I do it either not the right way.
Yeah.
Or not what makes sense for me and clients and whatever else. So that probably business wise, that's the biggest.
Yeah.
And personal wise, non-negotiable. Like, I'm just going to be me. Like,
yeah, I think I'm going to speak
it's-
for you on this. Never accept disrespect from anyone.
there you go.
You know what I mean? That's one of the things we've worked on,
Yep.
coach client, and I've seen you do much better at. Rachel wants to know what the name of the business is. He's working on that, Rachel.
Yeah, I will get back to you.
Yeah, he's working on that. So if you got any ideas, shoot them over.
Right.
Lightning round here: coffee or energy drinks?
Energy drinks. If
Energy
it's the right
drinks.
one.
Yep, showed up
Gotta
with
be
one.
first
Yep.
forms.
Got to be a first form, right? Favorite tile you've ever installed?
Natural stone mosaics.
All right. Only Rachel knows what the hell that is, but it's good.
Anything marble and anything little.
Yep. Music while working or quiet?
A lot of times podcasts, unless I really need to get my ass in gear and kick it in a second notch, then
Yep.
it's music.
There you go.
Yep.
Worst job. Now, careful, bunkers on here. Worst job you've ever walked into? Kidding, Mark. Good morning. Worst job you've ever walked into?
Worst job I ever walked into.
Like, oh my God, I can't believe I have to do this job. I want to leave.
Man, I can't
Don't
think.
say Sherman, Maine.
Yeah. No. Man, I can't come up with one off the top of my head.
Well, that's good.
It's been a while since
Yeah.
I've walked into some
Yeah.
shitty projects.
How about the one tool you couldn't live without?
Grinder.
Grinder. I saw him
Yep.
using it yesterday. We won't post any of those videos.
No.
Okay.
My safety guard
Um,
is somewhere.
Yeah. Bracket. Sunrise or sunset or sunrise?
East Coast or West. Depends.
It's
buddy.
getting crazy. How about Bob Sunrise for sure. Hey, one thing every homeowner should know before hiring a contractor.
Man, it's got to be about more than just money.
Yeah.
It's
True.
got to be about
Yeah.
more than just the cheapest guy.
Right. Yeah.
The cheapest guy is never the cheapest guy in the long run.
Yep. You truly get what you pay for, right?
100%.
Yeah. What's that one sentence or maybe a mantra or something that you go to when you get into a difficult season?
That's a good question. I don't know. I keep coming back to let them, but that doesn't really
Yeah.
fit for that for
Yeah.
a season. You know, it's more about interacting with people. I don't know. Just
That's okay.
don't stop.
Don't
You know,
stop. Yeah.
I don't have any quit in me.
Yeah. No, you don't have any quit in you, man. I appreciate it. Spending a few minutes here. I know I pulled you right out of the guest bath. He was getting on a roll. I'm like, man, we got 7 minutes. So, but
How many minutes do I got?
yeah.
Minute 13. All right, I'll be there.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you're always straightforward with me. You're one of the people that, you'll challenge me if I'm dropping an excuse or something like that.
What would have to happen?
What would have to happen? But I appreciate your friendship and your willingness to show up. not just for me or for customers, all the people around you,
Mhm.
people, and I don't know if you know that, how much people value you as a person, as a friend, and all that. So
I appreciate that.
yeah,
Thank you.
appreciate you, man. You know, life isn't about avoiding difficult seasons, guys. Like we talked about identity and having them define you. It's about refusing to let that stuff define you. Okay, so resilience isn't loud. Okay, most of the time it looks like just getting up one more time than you've been knocked down, putting on your boots, lacing them up. As I always say, lace them up tight, take no prisoners. Okay, and just doing the work anyway. You know, so if you're in one of those seasons today, just keep going. What would you say to somebody that might be struggling today, Matt?
One of the biggest things I'd say, probably based on what you just said, it's all right to take a minute when you get knocked down too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, know you're going to get back up, but take a minute and take a look around.
Yeah.
And see, like, do I want to get up this way? Do I want to get up this way?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all right. It doesn't have to be an immediate. Don't just react.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it. Don't react. My mother always says that to me. Mark Bunker says he's pissed you didn't stop on your way by.
It was 6 o'clock in the morning, Mark.
It was early. Yeah. And he was just getting ready to get on the live, I think, pretty soon. So, well, you've stepped in here and helped us transform this place while you're transforming you, so
Yep.
it's kind of an alignment there. I see it, they kind of tear it down, build it back up. Right. Guys, if you're willing to do the work, you can get stronger at about anything. I always call them growth moments. It's not just true of this house and the things that we're doing here. It's true of a business, of marriage, friendship, career, life, all of it. So
And yourself, even.
100%. Yeah. Yep. What do you want people to know before we wrap up?
You put me on the hot spot with the tough ones.
That's what I do.
What would Bubba do?
What would Bubba do? All right. We got to sling some tile.
We got to do some tile.
Yeah.
You keep saying that. I'm going to pull you right in.
Matt's glad I have a few coaching calls I have to attend to today. So he knows, he's like, man,
Good. I'll be able to get something done.
I got 3 clean hours. Sorry, I'm gonna have Wendy watching you, making sure you're doing shit right.
That's fine. That's fine. Bring it on.
Thanks, Ben. I appreciate it. Thank you all for being here. Hey, if it what would blood do? Yeah. Guys, if this meant anything to you, if it resonated with you in any way, if you enjoyed it, please share it out. Invite somebody to come tomorrow. Be here at 8 a.m. Appreciate you all. We got to get to work. We got stuff to do. I got to check on the electrician, make sure they know what they're doing. Wendy, I'm busy today. busy. So, all right, guys, don't try to boil the ocean. We're out of here. I love you all. Peace out. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Let's go have some fun. Guys, have a fantastic day. Do something for someone else. Take care of things. Get productive. Find your edge. Later, guys. We'll see you.